Hey, what's going on, metal fans? Skidgore back again with another video. This time we're going to be celebrating Doom, Sludge, Funeral Doom, Death Doom, anything to do with Doom metal. Doom metal is one of my absolute favorite genres of music, anyone who knows me. So I got a lot to go through, so let's get into this. Well, first up, a band, Funeral Doom, Ahab, called The Wretched Sea. Fucking badass riffage, man. Funeral Doom personified. I'm gonna kind of speed through some of these. Moss, Tombs of the Blind Drugged. One of the heaviest fucking bands I've ever heard. Love to get some more stuff from these guys. They got such a badass sound and style. Definitely a tribute to Armando Diasarno's Blind Dead trilogy. Hogjaw, badass band featuring Brian of I Hate God. Rotimir, badass doom metal from Australia. One of my favorites, definitely Sabbath Cathedral Worship. Definitely had to put the Melvins on here, Bullhead. Definitely one of my favorites from them. Buzz Osborne, I'm a riff genius. Zakk Wylde, Mighty BLS, Stronger Than Death, one of my favorite albums by them. Very heavy album. Good Sabbath worship. Okay. Harp from New Orleans. This band on Housecore Record, Philip H. Anselmo's label. That's how I heard about them. Really heavy ass New Orleans metal. Graveyard Rodeo, another New Orleans band, featuring Wayne Fabra on drums. Badass band. Good death doom moments in this. Classic Cathedral, Force of Equilibrium. Lee Dorian just sounds so sick on here. Coming fresh off of Napalm Death, going into more doom territory. Cathedral's debut is just an unmatched classic. Grief. That's on the lines of I Hate God, bands like that, really pissed off, and riffs that stick in your head. The Obsessed, Lunar Womb, Hail Wino. Wino is a doom metal god. Dystopia, one of the most pissed off bands I've ever heard. Just really youth, angst driven, really pissed off shit. Love Dystopia. Human Garbage. Typo Negative, World Coming Down. It's impossible to choose a typo album. I love them all. But World Coming Down just has some great fucking doom metal moments by the masters of Brooklyn. Rest in peace, Peter Steele. It's a band called Armed for Apocalypse. I saw these guys open for Crowbar. Very badass band, very nice guys as well. I think these guys are from Florida, but they got a really heavy sound. Really good doom. Classic COC, Deliverance. One of my absolute favorites. Timeless. Signed by Woody Weatherman and Pepper Keenan. Very happy to have that. But awesome band. One of my favorites. Some Funeral Doom with Loss. Very disturbing band. Suicidal topics, as you can see. Not for everyone, but Killer Crunch. Same goes for this one. This is Frowning. Funeral Impressions. Good Death Doom. Going back to some Sabbath worship here. With Pride and Glory. Zakk Wylde band before BLS. Badass shit. It's the heaviest band I've ever heard in my life, called Catacombs. Death Doom, Funeral Doom at its finest. Definitely a good Lovecraftian atmosphere in their music. This is the heaviest fucking band I've ever heard in my life, and that really is saying something. I've heard a lot, but these guys have one of the, or this guy, it's a one-man Death Doom project. I never hear anyone talk about these guys, but yeah, Catacombs, badass shit. Got Hooded Menace. Hooded Menace makes you want to, kind of like Moss, makes you want to watch the Armando Diaz-Sorno Blind Dead trilogy. Really great homage to Spanish horror. Killer fucking riffage. Same goes for this band. This is Churchburn. These guys are fucking badass. They kind of got more of a black metal vocal approach, but such killer riffage for Doom. I love Death Doom along with traditional Doom as well. It's all good to me. Evoken, some other good Death Doom band. Heavy as shit. Could kind of repeat myself for all these albums, I guess. Stress Ball, featuring Joe Fraggio, who go on to do Superjoint Ritual with Phil and Selma. Badass band, good New Orleans sound. I Hate God, Crowbar style. They make it their own. One of my favorite Funeral Doom bands, Tiragathon. Fucking amazing band. Really great band to listen to when it's storming out. Perfect atmosphere for that shit. Along with Skepticism as well. Here's a band I never hear really anyone talk about, and this was a really badass find. They're called Moonshine. It's fronted by a female vocalist, and she's got one of the most wickedest Killjoy style shrieks, man. It's just fucking awesome. It's really cool seeing a woman perform music like this. Really badass. Moonshine is fucking amazing. Check them out. I don't even know if they're a band anymore. I don't know if this is considered Doom, but I threw it in here because Fred Diablo's the shit. That's Soul Forsaken. Probably a little more death metal in there. Here's a fucking badass band called Dusk. Friends with the guitar player Tim Byer. Awesome dude. Badass band. Rest in peace, Pete Steele. Carnivore Retaliation. Absolute classic. This Def Typo definitely would come out of the ashes of this. You can tell from some of the riffs and the attitude. Floodgate, Kyle Thomas of Exhorder. And Nashville, Alabama Thunder Pussy. But badass fucking Doom, Floodgate, Penalty, amazing fucking band from New Orleans. It's from Madison, Wisconsin. You got Bongzilla. I wish I could see Bongzilla live, that'd be badass. I'd probably get really fucking stoned in the process, or do a contact buzz at least. Badass riffs on that. This is one of my favorite modern Doom metal finds, Death Doom finds, and that's Nighthag. They got a fucking badass atmosphere within their music, definitely horrific. Phantasmal Scourge, highly would recommend that album. I think they're from Ohio, but they're fairly new, but they are a badass band. Same goes for this Coffin Worm. Definitely great death sludge. I included Black Flag My War in here because there's some really good doomy moments in here. It's just more hardcore, but definitely was influenced. Definitely influenced I Hate God in the Melvins. But yeah, My War, I definitely throw that on there. Some really good doomy riffs shit. The classic Hail Wino, Saint Vitus, the mighty Saint Vitus. Can't go wrong with Born Too Late or any of their releases. Such respect for Saint Vitus. Youth Grudge. It's a collection of all their material, all in one place. Definitely, if you love bands like I Hate God, you're gonna totally fucking love this. Youth Grudge, badass. Such great moments on there. I love the Imperial March. It's like a take on the Darth Vader theme. It's kind of cool. Newthgrush, badass shit. Oh, Thor's Hammer. Fuck yes. Fronted by the beautiful singer. She's had such an amazing voice. She's got a beautiful singing voice, and she's got one of the most brutal fucking death metal type voices ever. Brutal than like half the guys, man. It's fucking crazy. Awesome fucking band, Thor's Hammer. I never hear anybody talk about them, but give them a chance. Lee Dorian, after he folded Cathedral after the last Sphere record, went on to do this band, With the Dead. This is one of my favorites. This is with some of the guys from Electric Wizard. So basically, you take Electric Wizard meets Cathedral, you get With the Dead. And I love both those fucking bands equally, so this is a great band. Love the atmosphere within their music too, very ghostly, haunting. You have Fenris of Dark Thrones, doom metal band, Pentagram Worship, called Vale Hall, Red Planet. Philip H. Anselmo put this out on his label, Hostcore Records. Fucking badass band, I love this shit. Suicidal Hippie, Easy Rider, my favorite. Badass Pentagram Worship from Fenris of Dark Throne. Kingdom of Sorrow. Basically take Hatebreed and Crowbar together. Fucking badass. Witchcraft. More traditional doom metal. Sabbath worship, for sure. I love how they play their instruments so old school. They sound so old school. Even a little bit of Jethro Tull moments in there, too. Like, they're just amazing, gifted musicians. But Witchcraft, fucking love these guys. I'd love to see them live. I don't know if they tour in the States, though. Pass it. Pentagram. Relentless. The Ghoul is probably one of my favorite songs. I love that riff in there. Bobby's an amazing singer. Maybe not an amazing human being, but I guess that's up for debate. But he really is a great, timeless frontman who just don't give a fuck. Mournful Congregation. Amazing funeral doom band. One of my absolute favorites. Put this shit on when you're fucking really depressed. You'll probably be 10 times more depressed. Dealing with loss, but in a really positive way, you know? Sometimes this music can really get you through some dark times. Works for some people, you know? Confessor. I love the drummer in this band. One of my favorites. I love the vocal melodies as well. Confessor are definitely just a classic doom metal band. Absolutely love Confessor. Kenny Hickey and John Kelly of Typo Negative, even while Typo was still going strong, went on to form this band called Seventh Void. And I absolutely love this fucking album. This was the first release on Big Vin Records, which is Vinnie Paul's record label he had. Rest in peace. But Seventh Void, amazing fucking doom metal, Soundgarden type worship too. Kenny Hickey has such an amazing fucking voice. Definitely a great band. That's the one that kind of fell through the cracks, unfortunately. We got Skepticism, Stormcrow Fleet. My first ever funeral doom band I've ever heard. Heard about these guys first through Killjoy of Necrophagia. Glad I checked them out, man. I fucking love these guys. Skepticism, one of my favorites. Skepticism and Therion are different. Theragothon I had before are such legendary classic funeral doom blueprints for sure. Speaking of depressing shit, My Dying Bride, wow, Turn Loose the Swans, one of my absolute favorites to listen to as well. Such a fucking torturous in a good way, you know? Taking a negative and turn it into a positive, basically, type music. Really soul-crushing, though, My Dying Bride. We got the band that's playing right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but that is Druid Lord. Good death doom. One of my absolute favorites. Horror film worship. We got Invertlock. heavy fucking ass riffage in this band. Wow. Unbelievably heavy. Such a great band, Inverloch. I don't know where the cover went for this, but I'll show the CD. And that is Bellwitch Longing. One of my favorite Bellwitch albums still. I love the Vincent Price Mask of the Red Death homage. Fucking badass band, Bellwitch. I don't know where the CD or the case pamphlet went for this as well. But that's Buzz Oven at a loss. Definitely a lot of drug, alcohol reference in their music, kind of like I Hate God. Definitely fucking great band, Buzz Oven. And these guys, I believe, are from Italy, and I don't know where the case went for this either, but this is Dead Smoke. I highly would recommend this band, Dead Smoke. This is some of the heaviest fucking riffs you'll ever hear. They put that first song on at full blast, and, you know, you'll know whether this is for you or not. If you're fans of, like, Tony Iommi style riffs, shit, you're gonna love this. Dead Smoke. Never hear anybody talk about Dead Smoke. You get a little Slasher Dave in here. And Sugarrat. Acid Witch, Stoned. Amazing Halloween October atmosphere. Just amazing riffage. I absolutely fucking love Acid Witch. They're starting to become one of my favorite bands. I love every day is Halloween for me as well, so I can relate. You throw some fucking amazing riffs on top of that. It's just a really good combo. Got Trouble, Possum 9. Eric Wagner, rest in peace. Man, he was just such a great frontman. Amazing singer. Absolutely love Trouble. Skull is great as well. I'd highly recommend this DVD, the live show, live in Stockholm. If you ever want to see Eric Wagner at his metal best. He's got some really great tracks live on here. Trouble's badass. And we got a really fucking heavy shit here with Iron Monkey. One of my absolute favorites. This also comes with Our Problem. This is a really cool pack. If you can still find this, I'd highly recommend it. But that first Iron Monkey 666 pack is so fucking heavy. The whole record just smokes. Insane fucking riffage. Really shrieking vocals. Speaking of Eric Wagner, we got The Skull. This is his band that was brought the Trouble spirit back. Trouble went on with Kyle Thomas of Exhorder singing, which is fucking badass as well. But Eric Wagner formed The Skull. And man, I saw these guys live. They were fucking awesome. Eric Wagner really wasn't the nicest guy I ever met. He really was kind of a dick, honestly. But when he was on, he was on. And this is a fucking amazing album. Rest in peace, Eric Wagner. You were very much missed in the metal community. Very, very much. Yeah, we got one of my favorite bands here, Kirk himself, with Crowbar. It was impossible to pick a Crowbar album. I just wanted to pick something different for once. I usually pick Time Heals Nothing or Oddfellows Rest, but I really do love Sonic Excess in its purest form. Such an amazing, heavy fucking album. Can't really go wrong with Crowbar. Such an amazing fucking band. Sammy Duet's on guitar on this band and on this album. Can't go wrong with Little Doom from Crowbar, Kirk and Company. Still going strong. The ones that started it all, man. Black Sabbath, Sabotage, Hail, just fucking hail. I don't even know what else to say. You wouldn't even have heavy metal if it wasn't for Black Sabbath, you know. So just much respect. Tony Iommi is just such a guitar god. Bill Ward's drumming is just unbelievable. Geezer's bass just pummeling, and Ozzy is just phenomenal. I think he sounds best on this album, really. Sabotage. We have Acid Bath, Pagan Terrorism Tactics. Acid Bath is one of my absolute favorite bands of all time, even of just any genre. They are just the best. I just absolutely love Dax Riggs' voice, Sammy Duet's guitar, just unbelievable musicianship. Kite String Pops with the infamous John Wayne Gacy Pogo cover. Such an amazing album as well. If you're a fan of the band, I highly would recommend this DVD too. This bootleg, double live bootleg, Acid Bath. Get some really cool goodies on there. If you're a fan of the band, highly recommended. Such fucking badass shit. We go into Outlaw Order. This is pretty much members of I Hate God minus Jimmy Bower. But amazing fucking band, New Orleans. I just discovered this band recently. This is Primitive Man. These guys are fucking badass. I love them. It's a band called D-Ride from Norway. They got some good Doom moments in there, but mostly kind of Pantera worship. Fred Diablo, who went on to do Necrophagia and Gorelord, is a singer in this band. He's also in Grimfist and many other bands. Fucking badass. D-Ride. Got classic here, Paradise Lost. What can you say, man? Just unbelievable. Dude's got a Confessor shirt, too. That's fucking awesome. Paradise Lost. And this is Clearlight, one of my favorite bands right here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's actually Jimmy Bower's signature right there. I wish I would have had a silver Sharpie for him, but whatever. Mystic Crew of Clearlight. Rest in peace, Joey Lazara's amazing drummer. I think he shows off his amazing drum skills in this band, for sure. Fucking love Clearlight. It's another great band. Brain Oil. I just heard about these guys not too long ago from a fellow YouTuber. Glad I checked them out though, man. They're badass. Awesome riffs. Really pissed off band. Brain Oil. John Kelly and Kenny Hickey's band again with members of Agnostic Front called Silver Tomb. This was a great band. I'm really looking forward to I Am. I cannot wait to fucking hear that shit. But yeah, this is Silver Tomb. I don't know whatever happened to these guys because now they have another band. But yeah, this was badass. Mothership, not really doom metal, but definitely has some doom metal Sabbathy moments. And they toured with COC. Badass. Heard about these guys through Hank 3, and that is Earthride. Fucking badass doom metal. Kind of sounds a bit like Anti-Scene going doom metal, really. That's the singer kind of sounds like the dude from Anti-Scene. Fucking awesome though, Earthride. Just a good I Hate God type worship. Cough. Fucking badass, man. Never hear anybody talk about Cough, but these guys are great. Ritual Abuse. Witch Sorrow. God Curse Us. Badass Doom. Cathedral Worship. Kyle Thomas again. We got Alabama Thunder Pussy. He also went on to do High on Fire, another great band. But I love his vocals on this. Some really great riffs as well. We got Sour Vein. Fucking Sour Vein, man. Fucking badass shit. And let's see, you got I Hate God. One of my absolute favorites of all time. Take His Needed for Pain. Such amazing fucking album. I always come back to this. One way or another. One of my absolute favorites. I Hate God just personifies New Orleans sound. Got that bad boy sign. That's fucking awesome. Huge fan of that. Witchfinder General. Death Penalty. Absolute fucking doom metal classic. Have Some Mushroom Tea. Amazing. This is hard to do with one arm, by the way, but I'm trying. Sleep. Mike Pike. Absolute fucking genius. I'm sorry, Mike Pike was the one who went on to form High on Fire, not Kyle Thomas. I'm sorry, I totally just fucked that up. But yeah, anyway, Sleep. Volume 1, that's one of my favorites. And I had Typo before, but for some reason I have this one out, but still, Slow, Deep, and Hard is the fucking shit. Such a great album. And I believe that is gonna be it. I have one more band, and I figured I'd save the best for last. And that is the New Orleans supergroup. With this gentleman right here. and that is Down. Fucking, what can you even say about Down? Their music is just timeless. Just timeless doom metal, rock and roll, heavy, well, I don't know what the hell you call it. It's just amazing. You take all those members, Jimmy Bower Power on drums, Kirk Weinstein on guitar, Pepper Keenan on guitar, either Rex Brown or Todd Strange or I'm sorry, I forget the other guy. Pat Brutus on bass, on guitar. I don't fucking know. Phil, of course, some of his greatest work vocally and Down. And as much as I like Nola, I really do like Abuso Nihedro. This was a fucking badass. I'll remember when this came out. Such a fucking moment. So there you go. That's my favorite doom, metal, sludge, death doom type bands. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'm thinking of doing like my favorite black metal and death metal bands as well. I think that would be kind of fun to do. That's going to be a big undertaking, but I'll get on that, and that'll be cool. So thank you all for watching and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this doom metal showing. See y'all next time. Stay metal.